Third question for our third speaker, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Sheikh, I've heard that if ever you come across a dispute between a husband and a wife, to reconcile between them, you are even allowed to make a lie, and that lie is not taken as a lie. So, and then I've also, there is a second thought that I've also heard, that you can use intellect and not exactly lie, and use hikmah and try and reconcile between them. So what is the right thing about it, if you can guide better in it, in this aspect?
Yes, very quickly. Yes, in Islam, there are some exceptions regarding lying. One of them is lying to a spouse, or we're reconciling between people. Now, yes, this is allowed, but not open like some people think. You're allowed to lie in matters that do not include rights or duties or obligations. So you do not make a lie to escape from a duty or from an obligation, or to take the right of a family member, or to deny the wife some of her rights. You are lying in matters of psychology and emotions and intimacy. That is the whole. For example, she asks you, how do I look? And she could not make a good makeup on, and he says, you are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, or this is the best time that you are doing it, or things like that. Now keep in your mind, yes, don't exaggerate with the lie, because it could backfire very quickly. So the concept, you are allowed saying things like that to please the other person. Or when she asked, do you love me, or you don't love me anymore, says, yes, I love you more than ever. I was just busy, I forgot, something like that. So lying in this concept to keep the intimacy and good livelihood between you and the other spouse, yes, this is allowed in Islam. This is not considered lying. It is also allowed when reconciling between people. There is a fight or dispute between husband and wife. For example, probably the brother from counseling. So you go to the husband and you tell him that she has spoken very good of you. She mentioned your good characters. She said how good you were to her parents, etc. And maybe she never said any of that. And you go to the other, to the other partner and you tell him the exact same thing, and he may not have said it. You don't make up everything, but you try to highlight some of the points that they mentioned. And the concept is to try to bring any goodness or possibility between them. Because in family, sometimes there are some hiccups or some hurdles. If you overcome them, it will work. So what you are trying to, and if there is any possibility of them being together, this will bring it. So that is why it's not considered a form of lie, because it entitles these highlights. Some scholars say, actually, it's not a lie at all. You are not to lie altogether, but you are to use a form of wisdom or twist of words. So for example, the first example that we said, when she make up a very ugly makeup and she asks you how beautiful she is, and he says that you are the most beautiful, I have seen you, for example, since 1 minute, or things like that, in his heart. So the last part, he does not mention it, but the concept is not lying. Or you are the most beautiful woman I have said among 1, 2, 3, those who are uglier than her, in his heart. And she the same to him. So that is also a possibility. But altogether, try your best, yes, saying good and kind and nice words to them, and remembering it. Those are, they will remain and they will go forever. But again, I will warn you, don't exaggerate it. Thank you.